Like, you basically just poured your heart out to somebody and you just got it stumped on. Like, she basically just played you, like, and left in your face in a way. Like, she just really friend zoned you. Why would you say all of that, bro? You a messy, Zach. I don't like you like that no more. And we just gonna get into this. Now, this wasn't the time, but Casey, don't piss me off because that was like the worst time to pull her for a chat when you know Anaya was pulling them and telling them how they hurt her feelings about the opinion in the competition. That was the worst time. But I will say, I feel like this conversation was genuinely just like a check-in conversation. He just really wanted to check in with her, and I don't think it was that serious. But then, of course, like, you know, they was both being genuine because Casey did have some interest when she first came in there. So I'm not gonna say he's being fake, but okay, well, if you're not interested right now, and you tell her it's gonna be real hard to turn your head, there's no reason for y'all to talk about it now, Bookie. What are we talking about it for? So I don't get it. Then it's like now it's like, and then I be seeing what the girls talking about because the producers, I know y'all be chopping and screwing the episodes because my thing is there's no way they have went from not talking for real to having all these conversations now, like back to back. Y'all so comfortable to pull each other now, and I could be wrong because we not in the house, we not in the villa. They together all this time in hot Fiji with sips of wine, with no naps and no breaks and no nothing, just kissing up each other up a storm and all that. And then people was leaving. It's like, I don't know, but it's not making sense to me. And she was like, it's not this, it's just exploring. So honestly, I don't know where this is gonna go. I'm just hoping that Casey don't turn his head. But then after the conversation with him and Anaya and how that went, I'm starting to think that he probably gonna pull her a little bit more and they probably gonna explore. But genuinely, I don't know about you, so I don't know. Like, I'm starting to see the girls saying like, "So you cool? You came in there, you did what you supposed to do." I don't feel like you should have got pied. I feel like the producers didn't show us everything, but girl, I don't feel like you're really trying to be like. I don't know. I just don't feel like you. I feel like you want somebody to chase you. Like, but she did say, I'm an energy person. I don't feel like nobody had any interest in me. Now, that, granted, that could be true, but you came in as a bombshell. Everybody was already coupled up in the couple. Like, as a bombshell, it is your responsibility to go and be talking to everybody. Like, Jen went and pulled people. Like, I ain't gonna say she was just talking to, every single person in there, but Jen was pulling people. It's like, girl, you can't just expect everybody to be chasing you down. Like, and I could just tell by your conversation. And, like, when people compliment you, you be like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, right. Like, instead of saying, oh, thank you so much. Like, I could just tell you used to that. I could get. I see what you give, but honestly, we gonna see how this go. I hope you find a connection, but I just don't think it's gonna be up in my villa. Melanie. You're not gonna catch too many strays in this review. This one was kind of funny because you thought Sincere was gonna come out there and save you, but he was really in the bed like kissing all up on Soul face. And then really and truly, the reason why you really slept out there was because you didn't want to see Soul and Sincere insincere because he's ain't been sincere. I like how y'all been changing his name, so I use that. But he has not been sincere. But my thing is like you was so pressed to like sleep out here because you didn't want to see them. But then when you talk to Kenzie, you gonna say because